Marco Anthony.
Mage fighting for the ball.
Here comes Utah back. Can Anthony finish? Yes, he does.
Crowd wants to stop. Anthony says,
Look for your shot again. Almost a turnover there as Austin Holt was a little sloppy. One-on-one coverage. Peterson much taller, good footwork and inside.
Very big part of the future of the Bruins. Loose ball still picked up by Anthony. He'll put it back. Lets it go. Tip back outside, but there's Saunders. Long pass ahead, Anthony. Anthony switching hands on Austin Holt. The 5-minute mark in the game, pretty important mark for UCLA this year. When you look at their record when they leave with 5 minutes to go. Oh, what a shot.
medals anywhere.
Here comes Utah back the other way. Anthony. A lot of times you also see from the left-hand side the quick right-handed layup from the left-hand side. Damian
No, I had that in my game.
You had,
yeah, I had that in my game. I had that quick lay.
Here's Anthony trying to make some space, and word from the Utah locker room, Wooster's return is unlikely after that left ankle injury. Here's Anthony. Ball poked away, and if Utah has any more luck breaking this press, they finally get it down the sidelines. Here's Anthony cutting through. He's grabbed here in Tempe. Anthony with the left hand.
Utah controls. Marco Anthony.
He had it the first time. Had it the first
Rattles in for 96-97.
That was a different team than this.
Marco Anthony.
His defense is just superb out here on Stefanovic.
Marco Anthony left open in the corner.
A terrific job coming down from Utah State, where he worked magic up there. 3 straight 20-win seasons.
Anthony dribbles, swings it over to Wooster. Wooster guarded by De Silva. Shot clock now under 5. Anthony dribbles with the right hand. He'll lay one up and in off the ground.
A really good look at the basket. Yeah, the kid coming off 5 straight 20-point games.
Anthony, 3 by Simpson. Stefanovic.
Ben Carlson has had a very solid game tonight so far.
Pass underneath. And a good look by Carlson.
He's never had a whole lot of success, but my point being, he's hard to stay in front of.
Anthony, 14, Joe. You might remember. The first meeting, March 13th. Utah won that game 30-11 in Boulder.
They both came into the league at the
Like I'm doing a community service. You're welcome. Anthony with 3.
And they pounded Cal Saturday night at Maples as Marco Anthony cleans up.
Game, both teams using most of the shot clock. First few possessions here, both teams going early.
Marco Anthony open for 3.
Has to be able to make a positive contribution. Great defense by Perrier.
And there you go. Getting back, and there's that open look again.
That's Lazar Stefanovic part of it as they set up their offense.
And Stefanovic passed up an opportunity to draw the foul. He had the defender in the area. He should have just jumped right into him. Get to the free throw line.
Anthony flashes to the ball and hits the pull-up. Stefanovic against the zone. Anthony picked unanswered as the scoring drought for the Bees continues. Here comes Matson to get it. Bounce pass.
Nice.
Great ball movement. And Marco Anthony
Things with their personnel.
Marco Anthony from the elbow.
Able after today is a one-loss team. How could you not give it to somebody on UCLA?
Anthony with a full head of steam.
In place of Noah Williams.
Carlson shows it. Dishes. Anthony pays. Anthony didn't want the 3. Another deep possession for Utah at the offensive end. Continues to make winning plays at both ends. That one rejected. Anthony.
Game is spotting up at the 3-point line. Great job and strategy in the execution by Utah.
And it bears repeating as Marco Anthony gets in deep. And he was fouled. Keita can present a little different problem for Muhammad. He can physically kind of get inside of him. Wooster, good hands to keep that from going in.
The 2 glue guys. Look at this. The 2 glue guys going at it.
Yeah, right.
while winning. Right. And that's Tiger Campbell, who is a tiger and a lion in the NIL space. Beautiful shot.
The lowest field goal percentage they've ever had under Altman. They were 1 for 14 from 3 as Marco.
Utah made that run late in the half to cut it to 7. Back up to double digits.
Inside, wide open at the basket, the easy. Marco Anthony finds that gap in the rear game today.
Unreal.
Marco Anthony over shot controls. Here comes Raleigh Wooster.
Still not in a hurry if you're Utah. Want to get a quality look.
Tough. Backdoor. Stefanovic drops it off. Laid in. Marco Anthony.
He's trying it. The last I saw was trying in the G League. Not sure how well it was going. Anthony, minutes tonight.
Good plug right there by Andela.
Oh, well. Cade is in the game, by the way, inside for Utah. But Anthony. Couisnard, Williams played their first games just briefly, but we're on the floor as Anthony.
Game now for Stanford.
Ingram has 7 of the Cardinal 11 points. It also seems now defensively, they have a little bit more of a spark and energy defensively as Marco Anthony back.
Good looks in a row, just haven't knocked him down.
Marco Anthony moves in. Sidesteps Michael.
Play with who we got, but obviously at some point they want to get a little relief. It looks like relief's on its way.
Here's Marco Anthony. Quick trigger on a nice.
He's on fire. I think Utah's going to have to make some adjustments. He's the one guy that has really hurt the Utah Utes.
Defending it on Anthony. He commits the forwards for Cal tonight. Here's Madsen attacking the basket. A lot of contact.
So this is a home game by all intents and purposes for Utah Utes.
Really hampering Carlson. Nice pass to the cutting Anthony across hard, and Wooster will clean it up. Good matchup. Euro step. Wow. Utah's in a bit of a scoring drought, Coach.
Well, Utah's got to go back to the rim. They had some success going, not depending on outside shots, but if they can do that.
Wooster goes inside to Carlson. Nice spin move. Looks away. Gives up to Marco Anthony. Need to come away with something. Wooster drives the lane. Takes the contact. No foul call. Ball tipped up and in. Might be looking for a quarterback because that was a beautiful tip drill. Raleigh Wooster forced it up. Can't get it to go. Ben Carlson underneath. Puts it back. His buck swatted away. And it's going to be an and one.
Yes. You talk about home court advantage. 18,000 arena.
Anthony, a strong Rudy. 23.
Is trying to put the finishing touches on a rivalry win over hated rival.
You continue to play through the paint, play inside out, as Craig Smith wants them.
Field goals in a row.
But sometimes when you're playing against the zone, it can get your defense to stand up.
Queta inside, working against Germany. Anthony, pretty. Yeah, up to 6 points. A player that's averaging 13 a game. You're right. Anthony on the trail, long strut. Anthony, one-on-one inside, so strong.
Great job of not fouling on the drive.
Anthony on the trick. Holt. Anthony, guarded by Bud.
Tough, Mitch.
Yeah.
And that can be an adjustment. And for young players, that adjustment period is usually comes with ups and downs.
Back to Stefanovic with the quick release. Marco Anthony upstairs.
He can score the ball. There it is right here. Now Marco Anthony is a point guard. He's going to get a chance to play more and more. Look at the way he's built.
Yeah. Well, did you say, is that
you down, get you in a position where you can get a good look at it.
Wooster feeds it inside. Anthony, the southpaw offensive glass for Ben Carlson, is now Washington State 1 for 10 from 3 here in the opening half. Marco Anthony turning around. He's hit that.
Passes. The officials are trying to keep this one under control. It's been physical.
7.5 minutes to go in regulation. Here's Marco Anthony. Left to be sent it to overtime here. Wooster gets the handoff. Drive. Tripped up. Anthony. And one for Mark.
Those plays. A lot of bigs get down there and there's traffic and defenders and they miss. He hardly ever misses that deep in the paint.
Marco Anthony. Marco Anthony. Madsen attacking. Marco Anthony. Easy two. Marco Anthony for two.
When that shot blocker doesn't get it and he got a piece of it, it sure allows whoever he's defending to come right back in and score. There's Marco. They can come back in a hurry if they get hot. You know, they make 2 or 3 in a row, and now you're looking up. A 12-point lead is almost vanished. Marco.
St. Thomas sticking around. Really good defensive team. Marco Anthony.
Tommy Lloyd has done a magnificent job at Arizona. They're a fun team to watch, and you're going to have to be on your game if you're
this end, though, don't they?
They do.
Oh, right up after you. Close with big hands, do all the important things.
Force a tough, but it comes down to Anthony.
Great contest.
4-on-2. They got to take advantage of this. And they do.
And both of them, no, they're down.
They're hustling back now.
They got numbers here.
Anthony, great job by Carlson to seal it.
They are long on the perimeter, too. You've got to be careful with the basketball.
And now some life on that Georgia Tech bench.
Tough shot by Anthony. Right? Trying to establish Carlson, but he's got to move a little bit, go box to box.
Anthony can do this, too. He's a good-sized kid. Look at him just powering his way to the back.
Other guys, I mean, you got to keep track, especially if you're defending the running Utes, because they substitute freely. Well, not at that time by the running Utes to rebound the ball. Anthony to get it out.
The trail. Anthony in the end. Got 5 points. Under a minute left in the first half. Carlson, he might take that one on in instead.